Join me as today we're slowing down to capture the tiny details of Canada's forest, right here in the east coast of Canada. Grab a coffee in your camera and join me in this adventure. Well, I think we found today's first subject. Look at this little mushroom right there. It's tiny. Look at this precise reference with my mug. To capture this little fellow, we're going to be using the Sony A7R5 with a 90mm G. So let me walk you through my setup. Right there I have some negative fill to block out the sun. Right there I've got my reflector, which I'm playing the inverse square law to get just the right fill on the shadow side of the mushroom. And I've got those two lights here that are going to help me create some micro contrasts. And I'm using this black pouch here to help me simplify my background. Here's the difference with the black. We're going to create a focus stack. And this is what we're going to be working with. This is the initial composition. This is without the reflector. And this is with the reflector. And see the big difference it does. As I was shooting the focus stack, the sun shifted, and now I need some artificial light from both sides. And we'll just adjust the composition too, I guess. Well, I think on today's next subject, I don't know about yourself, but I prefer to shoot in locations that I can have pretty much for myself. Even though I live in an urban area, I try to find areas that are not too crowded with people. And it seems like today I found just the right spot with a few mushrooms as a bonus. Did you know that moss plays an essential role in the ecosystem? Moss is kind of like a big sponge and a big cozy blanket at the same time. It helps keep the forest floor moist by holding on to water, and helps other plants grow, such as fungi. Moss also provides a home for tiny insects and keeps the soil healthy. Plus, it can actually help prevent erosion. Moss plays a super important role keeping the forest balanced and healthy, so it's important to minimize disturbing it while photographing. So as I was getting ready to go to the next shot, a little caterpillar caught my attention. And I think I'm going to try to include it in the shot. So I'm going to switch out the Sony for the OM1 Mark II with the 90mm on it. Can you spot my next subject? I'm going to be using the dark tree in the background to make my subject pop, and I'm going to be adding some artificial light. The tip of the day is keep it simple. So by keep it simple, what I mean is use a wide aperture to create a shallow depth of field to blur out a messy background, helping to emphasize your subject. Having too much of the frame in focus tends to distract the viewer. Even when I'm focus stacking, I limit myself on how much of the scene I allow to be in focus. When focus stacking, avoid trying to have a large depth of field as your lens will focus breathe. Focus breathing is when the image in your camera changes a bit as you adjust the focus. So when you focus closer or further away, the picture might look slightly bigger or smaller. It's just a little quirk of how some lenses work. As the day was going by and I had a hard time finding subjects, I figured I might as well go get my secret tool. He'll sniff them out. Come with me, I think you found a subject over there. Alright, so this is the setup for the next shot. Here, there's a light coming in from that side and light coming up from the back. Just trying to fill in those shadows a little bit. And let's see what it looks like in post. I'm not sure you guys could hear the commotion in the background while I was trying to set up the camera, but there's some cheeky squirrels that decided to harass my assistant, and he's clearly not gonna put up with it. All right, let's get back to photography. One thing I like doing when I'm using artificial lighting and I'm using multiple lights is incorporating the lighting one light at a time. My assistant is getting a little antsy and he wants to go back home. So to wrap up the video, remember today's tip, keep it simple. If there's too many things in the frame, just remove some. Do you know what kind of photos crabs take? Shelfies, of course. I'd love to hear about your fall macro photography experiences or your favorite subjects to photograph. So drop a comment below. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Till next video, stay safe, stay creative, and happy shooting. See you in the next one.